And guys, we are live. Welcome to my review for tonight's edition of SmackDown Live. We're going to take a look at what took place on the March 7th, 2017 edition of SmackDown Live. If you're joining me now, please feel free to leave your comments in the live chat. As always, that option is open. And thank you guys for joining me for this live review. As you all know, we're currently less than 26 days away from WrestleMania. And business certainly picked up on tonight's edition of SmackDown Live. As you can see in the title of this video, it's all about Randy Orton versus AJ Styles. And we're, of course, going to get to that. And I have to say this week, I'm going to lean towards saying that I enjoyed Raw more than SmackDown. Usually I'm more in favor of SmackDown. I thought this week's SmackDown was average. It was still solid, but I'd give the edge to Raw this week. And we'll, of course, get into my final grades for SmackDown. And like I said, guys, leave your comments in the live chat for how you felt about SmackDown Live tonight. So without further ado, let's talk about this show tonight, which emanated live from Indianapolis, Indiana. Good crowd tonight. The way the show kicked off tonight with Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon coming down and pretty much recapping the fact that we were getting Randy Orton versus AJ Styles in the main event, which was awesome, but they already announced the match. So really, to me, this just felt like, okay, we're doing this, and kind of felt like a waste of time, to be honest. I mean, I'm like, we're recapping the fact that we already announced the match. I don't know. I thought maybe, well, looking back on it, Bray Wyatt wasn't on this show. You know, maybe instead of having Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon come out, maybe could have Bray Wyatt come out. But the interesting thing was, after the fact, Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon are in backstage, and AJ Styles confronts him, and he says he wants to know where they've been this weekend because neither of them are picking up their phones. Styles wants to make sure they don't make a mistake. And Bryan tells AJ, just calm down, calm down. And AJ says he's sick of this anti-AJ conspiracy. He will make the best of a bad situation. Styles will take out Randy Orton, and it's on Shane and DB. He's not afraid of a viper or a fire. Shane or a viper or a fire or Shane McMahon or Daniel Bryan, and he walks away. So, yeah, guys, if you're joining me in the live chat, feel free to leave your comments for what you thought of tonight's edition of SmackDown. Always enjoy getting your feedback. And which show you preferred, Raw or SmackDown? Like I said, I preferred Raw this week. I just thought it was the overall better show, which is good. You know, I like seeing both shows deliver. Both shows should be delivering. You know, that's how it should be, you know. We then had John Cena and Nikki Bella versus James Ellsworth and Carmella. Not really too much to say about this mixed tag match. John Cena and Nikki Bella won. What I liked was the promo by The Miz after the match. Miz was just on fire in this promo. He said, Cena and Nikki making love is disrespect to anyone who shared true love. He said John Cena is a liar, and his relationship is the biggest lie of them all. Miz says, if you love someone, you don't make them sign a contract to be your girlfriend. And he said, Miz and Maurice are the top couple in WWE, which I have to agree. They are. Miz and Maurice are the top couple. I love the pairing of Miz and Maurice. Ever since Maurice came back last year, it really reinvigorated and brought fire back to the Miz, and he has been on a run since then. He said Cena only cares about his brand. He's not human. He's Robo-Cena. And Cena found the lottery ticket because he has found someone who is as power hungry as he is. And Miz said Nikki and Cena's plastic fabricated lies spits on every real relationship. And Maurice says, break that bitch. So, yeah, it looks like we're going to be seeing the mixed tag team match, as Ultra says in the live chat. Yeah, I look forward to seeing Maurice get back into the ring. It's been quite a while since we've seen Maurice wrestle. And, you know, I've enjoyed the build so far to this mixed tag team match. Is it the most ideal match for Cena at Mania? No, but I'm okay with him taking, you know, a lower peg on the WrestleMania card, considering all the spots and opportunities that he's gotten over the years. You know what? It's a nice change of pace. And who knows, like I keep saying, maybe it'll lead to John Cena proposing to Nikki Bella. I still think that might happen and be a major moment at WrestleMania. We'll see. But after this, we got an interview with Randy Orton, pretty much saying that he's one RKO away from WrestleMania. No one's going to stop him, and that Styles should be afraid and he should run. We also had the announcement on this show. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale is coming back. We had our first 2 entrants in the Battle Royale. Well, Mojo's confirmed. I also think Dolph Ziggler didn't say he's going to be, but he's going to be in the Battle Royale. Now, focusing my attention real quickly on the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale, I like the way that they used it to build up Corbin. I mean, they could have done one that with Cesaro the first year that he won it, but they dropped the ball on that. Big Show won it just because he's Big Show and he's a giant. That really didn't do much. But I like the way that they utilize it as a launching pad for Corbin. I think you could do the same. I think 2 good candidates to win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal this year, for me, would be Braun Strowman or a Sami Zayn. I think those would be 2 good picks right there. Guys in the live chat, who would you like to see win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale? Like I said, I like the fact that they used it to build up Corbin this year. And I think it could be a good launching point to build somebody up as a superstar. You know, you make the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal be something. It should be prestigious. It's named after one of the all-time greats, one of, if not the greatest big man in the history of the business. And you don't want to disrespect Andre's legacy. So I'm getting Braun Strowman. I agree with you guys. I think that is the perfect role for him in his first, singles opportunity at WrestleMania. That is a great way to build him up there. And we'll see what they do. But yeah, let's talk about what I really liked here. What they did tonight, this to me was the second best thing on the show between Baron Corbin, Dean Ambrose. I love the fact that Ambrose came out. He's going to have this match with Kurt Hawkins. Didn't really get started, thank God, because nobody would want to see that. Pretty much, he called out Corbin. He said if Corbin had balls, he would come out and fight him. And Corbin got on the Titantron. He said, "Why are you so anxious, Dean?" He says he'll take everything from him, including the Intercontinental Championship. And Ambrose says, well, pretty much, fuck it. If Corbin ain't coming to me, I'm going to you. So we follow Ambrose to the back. Eventually, Corbin throws a security guy into Ambrose. He's hiding behind him. Begins to attack Ambrose with the lead pipe, lays him out, and then traps him underneath a forklift. I love this. I love this feud so far between Dean Ambrose and Baron Corbin. To me, this feud is everything that Dean Ambrose and Brock Lesnar wasn't last year, and I think it'll lead to a very unique, hopefully, match stipulation between these two at WrestleMania. A match stipulation that I would possibly like to see. I don't know. Let's start to you guys in the live chat. What type of match stipulation would you guys like to see? Personally, I would like to see a boiler room brawl. I think a boiler room brawl between Dean Ambrose and Baron Corbin would be very fitting, considering that they've been taking this issue between them, taking it backstage. And when was the last time we saw a boiler room brawl? I'd have to say, if my memory escapes me, I could be wrong. SummerSlam 1996, Mankind and Undertaker. That's one of my favorite unique matches in WWE history, and it would be a first at WrestleMania, so why not do something different? And it would just give a good opportunity, a good spotlight to both Dean Ambrose and Baron Corbin and really build Baron Corbin up nicely. Last man standing or falls count anywhere? Sure, why not? Or street fight? Any one of those stipulations I like. So yeah, that was the second best thing on this show. Let's talk about the Bliss-ertation. Alexa Bliss comes out, and she's going to reveal her plans for what's going down at WrestleMania. And she pretty much brings up the fact that it's not going to be Alexa. Of course it's not going to be Alexa. It's not going to be Nikki. It's not going to be Naomi because she's at home not feeling the glow. It's not going to be Carmella because she's taking care of her chinless troll friend. She says it won't be Becky Lynch because Becky is like Chucky. Doesn't matter how many times you get rid of her, she comes back. She defeated Becky at TLC and in the steel cage match. And pretty much Becky comes out and she gets right in Alexa's face. And she says, I'll fight Alexa at WrestleMania. Then Natalya comes out and she throws her name into the hat. And then we have Mickie James throw her name into the hat. And Daniel Bryan comes out. He pretty much gives the Bliss-ertation segment an F. Which I was like, Brian, are you watching Raw? No, I'm kidding. But he says there's only one way to find out. Alexa Bliss will have to defend her title at WrestleMania against every available woman on the SmackDown roster. And Bryan also made a tag team match in lieu of future WWE Hall of Famer Teddy Long. Holla, holla, player. We're going to make a tag team match tonight, player. So we had Natalya and Becky teaming up to take on Alexa Bliss and Mickie James. But I like the idea. I've been saying it's probably going to be a six-pack. As of right now, if I go to the official WrestleMania card, give me a second to pull that up, guys. We'll see what we have listed here. Give me a second. There we go. Alexa Bliss versus Mickie James versus Becky Lynch versus Natalya versus other SmackDown female competitors. So I could see Naomi making her comeback and Carmella. Throw those two in there. There's your six-pack challenge. I think a six-pack challenge would be fine. Maybe a few more surprises in there. But like I said, after this, we had the tag team match. It was your solid standard women's action. Nothing wrong with the match. Natalya screwed Becky over, and that, of course, led to Alexa and Mickie getting the win over Becky, after Mickie. Alexa tagged herself in, and she scored the pinfall after Natalya planted Becky with a sick-looking release German suplex. So, yeah, and afterwards, Becky dropped Bliss with the mid-kick, so obviously creating some tension between them. But I could see Naomi being in that match and winning the title, in her hometown. It would be a great moment for her, the biggest moment of her career, so why not? Why not? And then afterwards, we had AJ Styles come out. He pretty much said before the match between him and Orton, which we'll get into, that SmackDown is the house that AJ Styles built. When he was WWE champion, the ratings couldn't have been any higher. Styles turned the B show into the show, the A show, as we all know that it is. And what does he get from DB and Shane McMahon? Nothing but disrespect. Meanwhile, Randy Orton burns down a man's house and gets rewarded for it. Here's the thing that nobody seems to get. Styles was built for the main event of WrestleMania. Not Shane McMahon, not Daniel Bryan, and certainly not Randy Orton. It's going to keep him from the grandest stage of them all and making it phenomenal. And then we have this match. Really good match. But I know they have even better in them. But this was really good stuff. AJ Styles versus Randy Orton. The winner of this match will face Bray Wyatt for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 33. Really good stuff here between I almost said Daniel Bryan. I wish Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles. Whoo, man. Now that's a WrestleMania match we're never going to see. It sucks. But that's life. Really good stuff here from Randy Orton and AJ Styles. Just good selling, good countering back and forth. Orton hitting the draping DDT. Styles attempting to go for that phenomenal forearm. But Orton was able to connect with the, like I said, the DDT, draping DDT. He attempted to set up the RKO, but Styles was able to counter nicely with the Pele kick. I love how they teased that phenomenal forearm spot into the RKO, but of course they didn't do it here, which is smart. You're going to save that for another match down the line. As you know, these two will have another match. They'll have a feud. Hell, why not? It needs to happen. Yeah, Styles attempted to go for the springboard 450 splash. Orton ducked out of the way. Dropped Styles with the RKO, and Randy Orton is your winner. He's going to face Bray Wyatt one-on-one for the WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania 33 for the richest prize in entertainment, in pro wrestling. And that closed out this week's edition of SmackDown. Like I said, not the longest of reviews, because, frankly, I thought this was an average show. Despite the really good main event, I've come down to the conclusion that I'm giving SmackDown tonight a C+. A strong C+, but like I said, I still thought Raw was the better show this week. So, guys, that is it for this live review for SmackDown tonight. Feel free to leave your comments on what you thought of SmackDown down below. I always enjoy reading them later on, getting that feedback. And, guys, I want to say thank you to those who are watching live, for love and support, and for participating in the live chat. As we continue on to the road to WrestleMania, it's going to be an exciting 26 days. There's going to be a ton of content coming to this channel, and I have to get it out here now. The WrestleMania Moments series, it's beginning, and it's beginning tomorrow. And hopefully every Wednesday, the final 4 Wednesdays of this month leading into WrestleMania, there will be, I'm going to get this info out there now for you guys. It's going to be a video collaboration on several different channels, including mine. And here's how the breakdown is going to go. Let me pull it up right here. Tomorrow, on Robbie-Wan Kenobi's channel, so you're going to be able to watch this stream live. It would be myself, BSP Wrestling Show, The Club of the Man 1993, and of course Robbie-Wan Kenobi. And we will be breaking down our top 10 Mania matches of all time. And the following week, on my channel, I will be hosting our top 10 WrestleMania moments of all time. There's a lot of good ones. And then we go, I believe, to the Club of the Man 1993's channel for the week of March 20th. We'll be breaking down our top WrestleMania performers. So that should be really good stuff. And then finally, we'll round it out with BSP Wrestling Show's channel. We'll be going on his channel for a live stream the week of March 27th, the final week on the road to WrestleMania. We'll be breaking down our top Mania pay-per-views of all time. So that should be really good stuff. Really great content. Look forward to, as we're dubbing it, our WrestleMania Moments series. Going to be a 4-part series. Wanted to do something really special heading into WrestleMania. So be sure to look for the live links. I will be tweeting them out on Twitter. And guys, yeah, if you're just joining us now, feel free to leave your comments or what you thought of SmackDown. About to close out this review, but if you guys have any questions before I go off the air here, feel free to shoot them. What you thought of SmackDown? What do you think of the WrestleMania Moments series? Like I said, just a lot of great content coming soon to this channel. I want to do this for you guys. The most exciting time of the year as a wrestling fan. Also, good thing I remembered. Just hit me. The Guys of Wrestling Report tentatively is coming back this Saturday at 5 p.m. Going to have special guest, my good friend Connor from across the pond in England. There's my poor British accent. Very, very poor. But it would be great to have him back on. Love having him on. And it's great getting a different perspective. So, guys, if that's it, any other questions, comments, concerns before we close out this live review? For those of you watching in the live chat. Going once. Going twice. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Ring the bell. Ding, ding, ding. All right, guys. That is it. Thank you for joining me for this live review. And as always, remember to click the like and subscribe button for more video content coming soon to this channel. And I will see you guys tomorrow night for part 1 of the WrestleMania Moments series, as we are less than 26 days away from the granddaddy of them all, the greatest event in sports entertainment, WrestleMania 33. Take care, guys.